no fuel crunch and that our supplies are 100% robust. The IOC, BPCL have all assured that there is enough fuel stocks. So the Indian Oil Corporation, Bharat Petroleum, all of them have come out with statements saying there is absolutely no reason to resort to any sort of panic buying, panic hoarding. Fuel, LPG, all of that is readily available. And it's important for us to put out these messages for all of you watching this broadcast, worried that you need to stock up on essentials, you need to fuel your cars and keep extra fuel stock. You don't need to do any of that. The Indian Oil Corporation has put out a statement. I'll just read that out for you to quell any concerns. It says the Indian Oil has ample fuel stocks across the country and the supply lines are operating smoothly. There is no need for panic buying. Fuel, LPG are readily available at all our outlets. In any city that you reside, if you go to your nearest fuel station, you will see that there is no shortage whatsoever, no long winding queues. So there's no reason to panic and resort to hoarding. And these are important messages that we're putting out to ensure that we don't lead and, create unnecessary chaos in the country. Chetan Bhutani is joining us with more on this. Much like the essential commodities, Chetan, fuel also, important messages going across from Indian Oil, from Bharat Petroleum, that look, there's no reason to resort to panic buying. We have enough stock.
Well, absolutely, Akshata. It's very important to understand that as when panic buying takes place, people usually end up hoarding fuel and LPG cylinders because in order to maintain, a regular supply so that houses and vehicles don't run out of major fuel. So, two of the biggest oil PSU, public sector undertakings, which is the Indian Oil Corporation Limited and Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, have in fact issued statements ensuring the public that there's a sufficient supply of petrol, diesel, CNG and LPG in vast nationwide network. In fact, Bharat Petroleum has gone on to say that all BPCL fuel stations and LPG distributors across its nationwide network are operating smoothly and are fully equipped to meet the energy needs of consumers, and there is no cause of concern for panic buying. Well, both IOCL and BPCL have also mentioned that the supply chains operations remain robust and efficient, ensuring uninterrupted supplies, and they have actually urged all consumers to remain calm and not rely on false rumors. Because even the government is now trying to tackle down false information very proactively, as we have been on India Today reporting that various news handles have been carrying out fake information on social media, and the government's fact-checking unit is also tackling it very effectively. But yes, the governments and its respective PSUs and subsidiaries are also taking action at its end to ensure and give out a message to the public at large that yes, there's no shortage and no need of a panic buying should be happening.
You've highlighted a very important point here, that the reason you also see a bit of panic among Indians is because of a whole lot of fake social media posts suggesting that people should be hoarding these commodities, what should you keep in your home, etc. That's leading to a lot of panic buying as well. So perhaps on that front also we're going to be seeing more action by the government. But Chetan, are we going to be seeing also a briefing perhaps or a statement from the government to address some of these concerns?
The government is not really looking forward towards issuing out formal statements as of now, because as we have been reporting from sources and breaking the news ahead of what the government is planning, we are not expecting an official statement as of now. But yes, as the development takes place and if there are various reports of panic buying, the government might officially intervene and then issue a statement. So as of now, the government through its sources are confirming to India Today Group that yes, there's no need of panic buying and we don't have to worry about essential commodities and essential supplies. And of course, fuel also remain a very stable commodity in the Indian markets as well.
All right. Thanks very much, Chetan, for getting us those details. These are important news breaks that we're getting for all of our viewers to